they can be arrested just for being in that neighborhood. They don't have to be doing anything, but the judge ordered them to stay out. They come in, it's a violation of the order, arrested on site. And actually, I was surprised actually how well they do work. I was a little skeptical at first, thinking that, hey, yeah, what is this? Isn't a magical net that keeps me away from here. I'm going to come in and catch me if I can. But remarkably, they work very, very well. They have up to date. And the last time I looked, and I can, Brooks, I'll send you a list of the people that we have in the Central West End neighborhood orders of protection, so you all know.
You can put a picture.
Yeah, we were working on that, and there were some concerns about putting pictures on it, and we got a legal opinion that told us that that was okay to do.
Because if we see them out.
Yeah. Yeah, and that we can give you the names, but at another meeting in another neighborhood, they asked for pictures, and then we weren't sure legally where we were putting pictures out with that. But apparently there was a legal ruling made that we could put the pictures out with the names in these order of protection cases. So, anything else? Yes, sir.
This is just a comment. I had lunch today with a friend of mine in the county. We were at Luma, and he said, your neighborhood is very progressive. You have automated panhandlers. We saw them. That was pretty funny.
The meters, the
I said, yeah, the automated panhandler. I said, you guys are really progressive.
well, and how much, Trish? Do you know how successful has that been?
Well, I can tell you this. I mean, when we initially started the Real Change campaign, it really wasn't about these meters because we don't get a lot of money. It's about raising awareness. And when we initially started it, we went to each restaurant, each business in the neighborhood, and distributed information about these little cards about Real Change and how people can help. And we leave them on tables, outdoor tables, because one of the biggest problems we had were people who are dining outdoors, and there's a lot of that in Central West End, as you know. The panhandlers pick them up while they're eating. And so we left these cards on tables. We would have the restaurants do that for us nightly, on nights when we had a big population of outdoor diners. And a lot of people just, they're and they reach in, they get a couple bucks out. And, in our research before we started this campaign, we actually interviewed 26 individuals, our worst panhandlers in the neighborhood. They all had cell phones. They all had places to live. They didn't want food. So, we're trying to get this message across to people who just don't know that don't give this money to them. If you want to donate, you can donate to the Real Change campaign. We then provide that money to primarily the food shelters in the neighborhood. We have a couple of fundraisers in the past. We had another one. So that those kinds of organizations can benefit from the Real Change campaign. So it's more about getting the message out. It's not so much about people who live in the Central West End, but those who are coming from outside the Central West End.
I don't know why I'm intrigued by panhandlers, but I've got something that really does work. I've lived here since the 70s, early 70s, so I've seen a lot of worse panhandlers. But when I see them, particularly hassling tourists, and I'll go up and talk to the panhandler and say something real simple. Look, it doesn't bother me a bit, but cops are over here. They're 3 blocks away and got under people. They never fail to thank me and get the hell out. I do it all the time. They always appreciate it. And I mean, seriously, it works, and it's not threatening to anybody, and they kind of say, golly, and they're out of there. Honestly, so.
I thought you were going to tell me your solution was pepper base.
I have bear spray, actually.
Well, I will say that, and you'd say the same thing. I did trip one who took something off the table at Brussels and was running by me. So don't do that. It's really not.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you're fine with it. It's really not the way to go about doing things. You gotta know.
Okay, I'm getting the vaudeville hook from Captain Speech back there.
One real quick question. When the map was up there for the districts or where they were,
taxing districts, is that right? Is that the map we're talking about, taxing district areas? Is that where the 7 taxing districts, is that the map?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, there's some areas like Portland Place and Westmoreland Place that they do have money, that they do their own security initiatives and that. Cathedral Square has a special business district, they do their own thing. But we would like to see everybody working together on the NSI.
So a lot of those individuals, one about like north of Delmar or further east.
North of Delmar gets into the 8th district, so that gets, north of Delmar gets out of the central west end.
So they may not be in
But they don't have special business districts.
No, I mean, the special, the bottom line is that, central west end taxes itself because the residents can afford to tax themselves. When you get into some of the less fortunate areas, they just simply don't have the funding or the organization or neighborhood groups like this to get something like that done. So, fortunately for you all, you have the resources where you can have the luxury of taxing yourselves to provide these additional supplemental services. And some of the poor areas just can't afford it. Yes.
I do have one quick question. Can you tell me, is there anything going on at Lindell Marketplace to clean that up? I live near Lindell Marketplace, and I know that there's a lot of crime. It's amazing how many squad cars I see down there catching guys, but, I mean, I know about
and
this.
some of the reason you see so many cars, we do have a foot beat officer designated solely to Lindell Boulevard over there, Officer Sam Irons. Some of you know him, he's been around here for a long time. Some of the reasons you see the patrol cars over there so often is because they're catching so many shoplifters, and primarily Schnucks. Walgreens catches a bunch over there. Occasionally we'll get some at some of the specialty shops. But the owners and the managers of these facilities are very, very proactive. So as opposed to not being concerned about security and being aggressive with shoplifting, which runs everybody's costs, prices up, they choose to be more aggressive and prosecute everybody that comes through there. So we may be at Schnucks over on Lindell 4 or 5 times a day, picking up shoplifters, and they'll call for somebody stealing a pack of gum. They want to put the word out there on the street: don't steal in here, you're going to jail. And what that does, we talked about it earlier. Hey, one thing that we've proven is with aggressive enforcement, visibility, we can certainly displace it. But the bottom line is, when this has always been a spot that thieves prefer is, hey, we got some of the best stuff to steal here. They're not going to, and that's the pure and simple fact. They're going to go where the best stuff is, or where they can get the better stuff. They're not going to go somewhere where there's no opportunity or no. They're going to go to target-rich environments, and we are certainly that.
Within the last year, we've had several conversations with THF Realty, who owns that land there, and they would like to have a community improvement district, a SID there, 1% or whatever kind of sales tax that would be there. And then they tried this, I guess, about 4 or 5 years ago, and it didn't go well because they talked about using the money for resurfacing the parking lot and doing improvements to the area. This time around, now they're actually talking about using the majority or all of the funds for safety and security purposes. So they've been working with the NSI, they've been working with their aldermen to try to get that passed this time around. So
They have a new manager over there, Mike Neary's not there anymore, right?
that is Schnucks.
Oh, Schnucks is Mike Neary.
Okay, okay.
But
We were talking to
THF, yeah, Mike Neary was the representative for THF, he's no longer there. I haven't had many conversations with the new people since they took over.
So, anything else for the captain? Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Captain Christmas. We talk a lot about the NSI and everything that we're doing. We definitely couldn't be as successful as we are without the support of both the districts, 7th and 9th district, for this. So thank you guys for your continued support and cooperation with the NSI. So it's been great. I did want to announce